Good morning, my name is Harrison Gwamnishu. Someone recently made a comment on my post, saying that police doesn't enter the bush to pursue these kidnappers and the rest of them. And I said, no, they do enter the bush, But we all know that when a kidnapper kidnaps victims, you don't expect police to attack or throw them up in the bush, because the victims their life may be at risk.
Let me tell you a story. This week we had Harrison Gumi. He was alleged to have moved 5.4 million naira from the money given to him for a ransom. But before we look at that allegation, let's look at what has been going on before now. This young man has been given police information, the military, on real-time location of kidnappers. And how has he been able to get that real-time location of those kidnappers and even set those who have been kidnapped free? It is something that is still, a mystery in the eyes of many Nigerians. And nobody cares to ask. And even if you do, you may never get to know. Not until a couple were kidnapped in Edo State. This happened some weeks ago, where the husband and wife were taken from their home in Edo State. Now, and some of the videos I may not be able to play them here for copyright sake. So, for that reasons, bear with me. Now, if you don't know the history of all the allegations, then stick with me, because I'm about to unveil them. Many people have been talking about this whole story. There have been a lot of write-up within the whole week. But the summary of all of this is that Harrison has been helping the Nigerian police. And recently he made a comment on his social media handle that he is not here to take anybody's job, and that he is only trying his best, and he has learned so much on this job, and have seen the shortcoming from the Nigerian police and the military as to regarding how do they call it again, empowerment, like giving them more ammunition and support from the government. That if all of this is happening, they will not be here in the first place. But however, it is what it is. He made that comment before the allegation comes up. So now, how has Harrison been set up? This is the story. According to Harrison, I haven't seen the revelation that has been flying around. He said that he used to do something on the money. Even when the allegation came up to do a video where he said he normally work on the money. And he never wanted to make it public as to how he worked on the money. Right? And if you go to the comment section of that video, you will see people, praising him, and people, accusing him and all of that. How do you work on your money? Now, this is it. According to the lawyer, by one lady who wrote, and among so many people who have been writing, they said that Harrison take part of the money, remove a chunk of it, keep aside, and replace it with fake money. And when he does that, he put in a chip, the one you can see on your screen. He put on a chip on the fake money because the Nigerian currency is too light to carry that chip. So he put that chip on the money, and he go and pay the ransom to the kidnappers. And he used that chip to locate their real-time location, and he's able to track them and help the Nigerian police to rescue those who have been kidnapped, to even arrest those people, and sometimes you see that there are casualties. Good. So now, this is the information of his this is the information that he has been trying to protect. This is his modus operandus. Oh yes, this is how he operates, and he never wants anybody to know. And remember, I said earlier that he said he's not here to take anybody's job, which means that some people are not happy with what he's doing. He has said that 1,000 times, that some people may not be happy, even in the military, the police, but yet still he thank them for the support and for even working with them in the first place. So where are we going to here? 5.4 million naira was removed. He replaced it with a chip and the fake money. And when he went to deliver this money, according to the news, he went to deliver this money and they collected it and said the money is not complete. Now the question is this: did they count the total 20 million naira right in front of him before they leave? The answer is we don't know. To some quarter they say the money was not counted. He didn't count the money. They only collected the money and said, okay, the wife should go, the husband will remain, and that the money is not complete. Meaning that they know that he worked on that money. How did they know? Harrison, according to the lawyer and the person who posted it on his Facebook handle, said that this money was worked on in front of the family members, and money was removed. And when they called them to come and testify, allegedly, they said that he was backing them and all of that. A lot of information is fine on social media anyway. So that he was backing them and he removed that money. Now he has returned the money to the police at Edo police station. Good. So now it looks like this is something that is being cooked up for this guy to be exposed, for his operational tactics to be exposed. Remember, kidnapping in Nigeria, banditry in Nigeria is a lucrative business. Yes, I say so, it's a lucrative business. If it is not a lucrative business, the government would have ended it right away. Yes. I have been saying it, and I've been saying it on this platform, that if we want to end insecurity in Nigeria, it will take the government less than 2 weeks to end insecurity in this country. Somebody listening to me will be saying that, what this guy is saying? Do you know how bros sees 2 weeks? I said 2 weeks. They will end it. Because they know. You see, the security, don't see. I've always been saying this, that you should not underestimate the Nigerian police. Don't. These people have so much information, but they don't have that equipment to move. I remember there was a time that there was a robbery within my community. The police came. They were called upon. They came. But you know what happened? Right in front of my house, their fuel got finished. So tell me, their fuel got finished. So now how are they going to go after the thieves? Those people robbed and left, but their fuel got finished right in front of them. At the end of the day, what happened? They couldn't do anything further. They couldn't. They left. When the day broke, they bought fuel, put in their vehicle, and they left. That's it. No support. Nothing. So you see why the reason why the police will tell you that we don't have fuel, we don't have bullets, we don't have this, we have flat tire, and all of these things. Is it true of us? I've witnessed it with my own eyes where I was staying before. So that is it. Now, coming to this issue now, this Harrison story now. The young man is the person that was kidnapped. The wife has been released. The husband is still with the kidnappers. Why is it that they are so concerned about the money and also the person who is supposed to deliver the money, who removed money and allegedly put a chip and a fake money on it? Why are they so much interested in the person, forgetting the person who is still with the kidnappers? What happened to, okay, fine, this is what it is. Why is it that they don't keep it quietly? I haven't found out that, okay, this is what it is. Oh, you put the chip, actually, let's go after these boys and get this guy out. Since you say this is what you did, okay, fine, let's get this guy out. Then I'll go and get this guy out. After getting this guy out, then, okay, fine, the money is struck. Where is the balance? Here is the balance. Here is it, and all of that. Then he end quietly without coming to the media. But hell no! Somebody ran to the media and was woo, but your relation is still. So all of this, when I look at all the write-up and all the talks and all of that, I've been thinking for like 3 days now, even whether to even do this video or not. But today I saw some of the courage. I said, okay, let's talk about it. So this guy, to me, he was fighting to end this corruption. Remember, there was also a former general who was on Arise television within the week, who alleged how former top military officers, including top government officers, I don't want to mention them, I don't want Mahala. You know them, you have read the news. According to Sahara reporters, they said Malami and the rest were linked to terrorism funding. And what happened to him? He said he was compulsorily retired in the year 2021, maybe 2022. And then he tried to reach out to Tinubu in 2020, 2024, and all of that. So you see, Why was he compulsorily retired? Because he found out during the investigation, because he was appointed by Buhari as a president during his administration to go after those criminals and bring justice. And what happened along the line? No, just what happened. He found out that there are some people who were financing terrorism in the country, and to tackle those people, according to them, they said, no, we cannot tag some of those people as terrorist financier. We'll just tag them as, how did they call it again? Money laundering and all of that. They want to cover up. And when he tried to reach out to Buhari, Buhari got angry, but could not do much until he left the office. So you see, the insecurity in the country is deep, which I understand the reason why some of you will say 2 weeks is too small. 2 weeks is not too small if there is a willpower. If the leaders are willing to end insecurity in Nigeria, it is a matter of weeks, 2 weeks. They will end the country peaceful. Anyway, now with that which you've heard about the general who was compulsorily retired and that of Harrison, will you now conclude in your own investigation as an independent citizen, having heard from all quarters, that Harrison was set up? Or will you still have the notion that he actually stole the money? Now, one of the questions that someone may be asking is that the family that he has helped to recover their money, and I mean their brothers or sisters who have been kidnapped, is this how he operates? And if so, can they come out to testify? Maybe this is another way in which one can say he can clear his name if those people who he has helped in the past can actually come out to say, okay, we've had this situation before and this is how he operates and this is it. Or will it be like someone who wrote and said that such money which he has removed from that will never return back, but any amount that return back, he will give it to the family and said, okay, out of the 10 million you gave to me, we're able to recover 5 or 7 million, and we're able to capture 1 or 2 persons. The rest escaped, and they escaped with the remaining balance. Maybe that may be the story. Until we have someone who will come up to tell us how he has experienced Harrison and being released from the kidnappers den and all of that. All of this will still remain speculation and story on social media. Thank you for watching. Up next, P2B and the UN.